going.
Yeah, that's a smart shot. He went low with it. He just missed the far pipe. I like to see them change up their MO and just start going a little bit lower on this goalie. I think we'll have more success.
Will Harrington has it on the left. Throws it to Pasteric. They play catch back and forth. Now over the right side to Britton. Pat moves in, down the right side, throws behind the goal to Hughes. Hughes in front, Stratton, shot, score!
No, outside.
Saw the net move, got too excited there. So the Tigers will turn it over to Bucknell.
It was a nice
My
look.
first game of the year, too.
Yeah, it was a nice look inside from Hughes into Stratton.
Bison clears, Street gets it over midfield, comes down, he winds, shoots off the body of Rob Wheeler. Ball loose in front of the crease, scooped up by the Tigers' Mark Ingerman. And Ingerman comes out of the pile with it, sends it ahead, and the Tigers will clear as they bring it over midfield. 13:05 to go first half, 2-1, Bucknell leads. And the Tigers and Pasteric gets hammered, ball comes loose, Bucknell comes up with it, bad pass downfield, intercepted by Towson's Dave Edens. And the Tigers will get it back over midfield. Stratton, top right-hand side. In the middle, wind-up shot and a score for the Tigers. And Christian Pasteric with his first goal as a Towson University Tigers, and we're tied at 2.
Yeah, and it was just a broken situation. Nice riding from the Tigers. After Pasteric just gets jacked, on the offensive side when it cleared. And he, lost the ball, went down. And then Dave Eden with a nice outlet pass coming up top and about 5 yards inside that restraining line. Christian just lets it go, lower opposite side of the left-handed goalie, and we've got a game at tied up at 2.
12:46 to go, second quarter. As Matt Thomas and Jake Clark face off again, and Thomas with another one. He's 4 of 5 this afternoon, so the freshman in his first game really getting the job done. Boy, does that help.
I'll tell you what. Just as you said it before, strong kid, and he really has worked, himself, into this position of being a heck of a face-off guy. We've got him for another 4 years.
Tigers working it around as they get it in the top right-hand corner to Brock Armour. Armour feeds down the right side to Stratton. Stratton behind to Matt Hughes. Hughes looking to come up the left, gets cut off, will back up and throw it out on the left side. Tigers work it out to Scott Rule at the midfield circle. Pass back over to Brock Armour on the right. Comes into the attack zone. Moves to his left. Passes left side. Winds. Shot. Score again! This time, Carl Iacona. So the two transfers have combined for back-to-back goals. Pasteric from Cornell, Iacona from St. John's, and the Tigers go up 3-2.
Brock Armour takes the ball, and he's strong right. Now, remember, he's a Canadian player. He likes to go right-handed, and they were cutting off his right. He sweeps with that ball, going left-handed, and Bucknell thinks he's going to be rolling back into a double team. He goes down to Iacona, who's on the wing, 10 yards above the goal line extended, and just nails it low. There again, I'm telling you, I switch up this shooting. Instead of going up high, come on down low. We're going to have success.
Face-off kicked backwards by Jake Clark, and he wins this face-off for Bucknell. The Tigers have taken a 3-2 lead with 11:40 to go in the second quarter. All 3 goals scored by guys playing their first games as Towson University Tigers. Pass up over midfield to Nick Gansoutis. Gansoutis feeds down the left side. Work it behind to Tim Brandow. Brandow over on the right to Danilishin. Feed top right-hand corner. Onto a streaking shot and blocked by Billy Eisenreich. And then the rebound. And Wheeler
it's got to be interference.
Says there was a man in the crease, and that's what happens.
Sure.
A shot and a score by Bucknell, but in the crease was Tim Brandow.
Yeah, there was no possession, and they just interfered with Wheeler. Wheeler knew it. He just, did his best Hollywood just to make sure that the referee recognized, which he did. It was pretty obvious. Towson has to clear the ball. It's not a free clear.
Harrington trying to get through a double team. And he gets hacked around the head a couple of times. Gets over midfield. Then comes down into the attack zone. So the Tigers get the clear. He'll send it back to Chris Pasteric. Over on the right side to Britton. Britton feeds to Stratton. They play catch on the right. Back up top. Working over on the left side to Matt Hughes. Hughes sends back out to the midfield circle to Britton. 10:23 to go, first half. 3-2, Towson leads. Britton coming down. Feeds behind the goal to Pasteric. Pasteric backing up. Will throw up the right side to Tim Stratton. He shoots, and it goes off the stick of the goalkeeper, Kyle Feeney, and out of bounds. But back for the Tigers was Pasteric, and they'll keep it.
Yeah, Stratton, 4 shots, everything up high. I want him to start taking it down a little bit lower. What's interesting is, you know, with the long stick midi that's out there, Pasteric is drawn that, not Will Harrington. Pasteric has got the long stick midi on him, so we have Harrington and Britton with the short stick midi play on him.
And there's Britton up top, moving to his left, cuts back to his right, feeds it to Harrington. Harrington passes back over to Britton. Feed back to Harrington. He'll shoot from way outside, and the ball kicked away loose in front and rolls all the way out, and the Tigers grab it as Tim Stratton comes up with the loose ball.
That one hit Norris in the right ankle. That shot, he never made it to the goal. He hit Norris. Norris is on the crease, limping.
Stratton has it out front, moving to his left, feeds on the left side. He gets it back as he'll pull out and throw it on the right to Harrington. Harrington moves towards the middle of the field, passes back over to Stratton. Feed left side to Britton. Britton moving in, back out front to Harrington as the ball gets tipped and is kicked away. But the Tigers get it back as Pasteric has it, feeds down low for Stratton, couldn't quite get him, and the ball goes out of bounds, and it's tipped
deflected
by Bucknell, and it will remain Towson ball. And head coach Frank Fedorka of Bucknell was furious at that. He thought it should have been Bison ball, and I think I might agree with him.
Well, the one thing with that, you know, going through, the official down there, he's so close to that those two players with Stratton and the defenseman, and he heard some plastic. He knows that it didn't touch Stratton's stick. So when you hear it, you know, it's a distinct sound. He went off of that. He didn't hesitate. As soon as the ball passed, you know, Stratton, he was already saying it was a deflection.
Britton on the right side. Feeds back behind to Stratton. Back out in front. Pasteric moving to his right. How about that? You defending the officials. Feed down low, and the ball gets past the Tigers, and Bucknell going to come up with it, as not being able to handle it was Steve Norris. So the Bison get it on the Tiger turnover.
Yeah, I got an over under 13. So.
You're well under so far. Charlie Streep feeds down the left side to Palmer. Palmer works it back behind the goal to Brandow. 2-1, 3-2, Towson leading with 8:05 to go here in the first half of play from Johnny Unitas Stadium. Opening game of the 2010 season. Toughest Tigers schedule ever, and this is the 15th ranked team in the country they're facing here this afternoon. Klipstein out front. Passes on the left to Streep. Back out to Klipstein.
They're really protecting Will Harrington and Pasteric. They're really protecting them out there just with the defensive slides. They're ready to come quick to help them out on any slide.
Brandow out on the left side. The initial feed back behind to Brandow. Spins, gets double teamed. Out of the double team. Flag goes down. Tigers will be a man down. Back behind is Winner. Winner will back up. Bucknell will reset the offense. They know that whatever happens here, they're going to be a man up.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to be up for, we'll be down for a minute. It looks like, you know, we hit somebody in the head out there.
Behind is Klipstein. Feeds in front, and the ball rolls out of the attack zone, and now Bucknell will go into their extra man mode. For the second time today, the Tiger defense stopped them. The first time Bucknell was a man up. 7 minutes exactly remaining in the third quarter, with Towson up by a score of 3-2.
Yeah, Wiscavage came on the double team from the backside, just giving that support, and his stick was up high. He did wrap. It looked like, you know, he got Winner right in the head with that. So we're down a minute.
Joe West slashing a 1 minute penalty. Bucknell will have man advantage.
So Bucknell up for a minute. Have it up the left side. Feed it top of the box to Austin Winner. Winner over to Streep on the left. Left side of the cage. They work it to Klipstein. Back around. 40 left on the penalty. Winner double team. Pass left side. Streep shoots. Knocked away by Rob Wheeler. Ball rolls to the right side of the crease. Wheeler comes out of the cage, scoops it up, and the Tigers with a chance to kill now. 28 left on the penalty. Crossfield pass. Tigers get it ahead to Dave Edens. Edens over midfield, and he throws a bad pass, but it rolls right to Stratton. Stratton feeds in the middle. Shot, score! Tigers!
Yeah.
Kevin Lally with the goal, and it's 4-2 Towson.
Yeah, and right now, like, you know, you got Landy just scratching his head. Like, you know, he had Landy wide open. He overthrows him, and I could just see with everything happening that Tim Stratton's cutting right to the ball. He picks it up, and it was a 3-on-2, and he drops it back to Lally, who just kept coming with the play. He was the one that should have cleared it, but he doesn't give up on the play. He takes it to the lower right-hand side, and just as I'm telling you, they just brought in the other goalie. They just switched right out. You know,
Sam Fennell now in.
Yeah, so they're both left-handed, so that's good. You know, I like to see that. So it's not something that we're switching up a look. It's just.